My name is Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. So 2022 was not a great year for genre entertainment. I mean, look at Star Wars. You had Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, God, it was awful. Obi-Wan Kenobi was really all Boba Fett. Oh my, how would you screw up Boba Fett? Oh, and that was awful. Have these weird, like, twink-like characters in it. It was awful. Boba Fett was freaking awful. What else came out? I mean, everything that came out in the MCU, Doctor Who, up until the moment David Tennant appeared, awful. Everything had been pretty awful, and that was par for the course for a long time. A long, long time. In fact, one of the few things that wasn't awful in all this time was The Mandalorian, right? One of the very, very few things. But then when Boba Fett was not very good, you're like, oh, it's over. No, I think that was the last rearguard action of a failing Kathleen Kennedy. Although, it is said their big plan right now to save Star Wars is to announce a new series of movies starring Rey. I mean, like, post Rise of Skywalker, whatever the piece of shit was called. For some reason, essentially because they invested all this money in theme parks and everything into the sequel trilogy era and the sequel trilogy characters, and they want to recoup some of that losses. No! You're going to lose anything else you put in there, right? Please put Jon Favreau in charge. The rumor is that Kathleen Kennedy was the one who really torpedoed Boba Fett, right? With constant notes. That sounds reasonable to me. That sounds realistic to me. But 2023, I think it seems to me right now that they are in full retreat from wokeness, right? And wokeness is the platforming of ideology or something with an existent, powerful fan base, a franchise, that they're going to be able to get an audience to listen to their platforming, right? But I just think they're in complete retreat from that. I think Star Trek Picard Season 3 is proof of that. I think Doctor Who's going to be proof of that. I think Indiana Jones was reshot. And, and look at the difference between the two trailers, right? The Super Bowl trailer and the first one. First one, he's a doddering old man, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge is just kind of smugly, looking down at him. And the second one, he's saving Phoebe Waller-Bridge. So, I think there's really been a lot of reshoots. It's the most expensive movie ever. I think 2023 is going to be freaking awesome, right? I think it's going to be freaking awesome. Next thing that we're going to get on the awesome switch is Mandalorian Season 3. This trailer looks fan-freaking-tastic, okay? It looks absolutely fantastic. This is my trailer reaction from, what was that live stream I did? I think Saturday night? It was Saturday, February 18th. I'm psyched, okay? That's bottom line. I'm psyched. I think this is going to be good, right? I genuinely think this is going to be good. I hope this is going to be good. We'll find out. If it's not, I'll rip the piss out of it for your delight as well, right? Like, share, subscribe, comment. Thank you for doing all those things. I am very grateful for you doing all those things. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you think. Do you think this is going to suck? Do you think 2023 is going to be as bad as 2022 and the previous 5 years? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, sign up my Substack, my email newsletter, all those things. Do all those things, and all good things will happen to you, baby. All good things. Fine, let me hand over to me from, what was it, Saturday night? They're winding it back in. They are winding it back in because the culture war's over. Listen, the culture war's over. We're going to get some shit. But I think, here, let's look at the Mandalorian trailer, right? I think everybody is very sorry now, right? We're very sorry. Can you buy our shit again? I know, a lot of people are going to say no. Just be aware, a lot of people are going to say no. They're not going to buy your shit again. There's a lot of people not going back to Doctor Who. There's a lot of people not going back to Star Trek, and they don't give a shit. And I understand that, right? Because they've been pissed on by you. Right, a lot of people are not going back. I like it. I like that. Okay, fine. I think finally we've won. Now, let's look at the Mando trailer.
Being a Mandalorian is not just learning about how to fight.
Okay, have to say this is a brilliant concept. I mean, a lone wolf and cub in the Star Wars universe. Perfectly realized. It really is. I mean, Pedro Pascal, excellent in this role. I don't know if it's him under the mask. I assume it is. Baby Yoda, stroke of genius. It's everything right? It's these just right amount of cuteness, right amount of realism. You love both of them. It's just a great concept. It really is.
You also have to know how to navigate the galaxy. That way, you'll never be lost.
You are as its father, a clan of two. You have removed your helmet. And you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Now, I have to tell you, that rule seems a bit much to me, right? I mean, like that rule seems a bit much. I mean, like, you want to get some air on your face occasionally, right? But it just seems a bit, it seems a very impractical. And this is speaking from somebody whose life is literally defined by impractical rules, right? Yeah, do you like lobster? Good, so do I. When's the last time you had it? Better's more recent than me. I'm not allowed lobster. I'm not allowed shrimp. I'm not allowed bacon. Motherfucker, I'm not, yeah. Every year there's a holiday where you're supposed to make a hut outside your house and buy a lemon and a palm frond. It costs like $100, right? This is weird. I'm not allowed to wear garments, and I'm not fucking around. This is actually true, right? I'm not allowed to wear garments that have a mixture of linen and wool in them, right? It's called shatnez. It's the weirdest, one of the weirdest rules, right? And that's one straight from the bloody Bible, right? The Old Testament, right? It's so weird. When you get to it, it's even weirder, right? I am somebody who understands impractical restrictions placed upon one for a theology. This is fucking nuts, mate. But okay, you get fake shrimp. It's not as good. None of them are as good, right? Not everything Boba Fett. I hope at least they explain Baby Yoda, but I would recommend watching there's 2 Mando episodes and like about 10 minutes in the last episode, which explains everything you need to know, right? But the Mando episodes in Boba Fett were good. It's the only bit that I didn't want to vomit in my own mouth. It was awful, right?
I'm going to Mandalore so that I may be forgiven for my transgressions.
I think Katie Sackhoff is freaking awesome in this as well. I think Katie Sackhoff is fantastic. I think she's been fantastic in everything I've seen her in. Like, Starbuck was such an incredible character. It was written very well, but she played it like a psycho, right? I really like it. You removed your helmet, Dredd. Sorry, I mean Mando. Yeah, basically. Try Frazzles. Frazzles are great. I love Frazzles, right? But man, no, nothing is as good as. I mean, I'm telling you, mate. I wasn't religious my whole life. I know how good bacon is. It's awesome. Oh, right. It's it's awesome, but nothing is milk and meat. I can't have cheeseburgers. Although this new fad of fake meat is fantastic for me. Thank you, Bill Gates, for subjugating the world and making them not be able to eat meat and be independent. Meanwhile, Katie Sackhoff, fucking awesome in this and super hot.
I heard you were back.
Our people are scattered like stars in the galaxy.
Oh, this is again. I mean, this isn't a cartoon is awesome. And how long before photorealistic rendering makes you be able to do this in your own home? It's not long, mate. It really isn't long. I don't know what to tell you.
What are we? What do we stand for?
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then?
There's something dangerous happening out there. And by the time it becomes big enough for you to act, it'll be too late.
Right. Are we seeing back to all this? That looks back to it says memory of Order 66. That was the only, good bit in about the only good bit in Star Wars in the past year.
it'll be too late.
Hang on, kid.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Yeah, I'm genuinely excited. I think it's going to be good. I think the culture war's over. It's safe to go back to TV. I'll tell you when it's shit. Run away. Serious Master Chief. That is. Yeah. Look, don't try Master. Don't try anything born in the dark times. Okay, that's what I was saying. Don't try anything born in the dark times. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.